Hello, you beautiful legends, and welcome to Blunt Force Healing Podcast. This is episode number 635, and finally, I'm recording outdoors again. I don't know what's wrong with the phone, but it's overexposing the background. But as you can see, the weather is beautiful. It's very warm. Yesterday it was pretty hot for our standards, and also today it's not much different, except it's a bit windier. But the weather is good, and I'm currently at Lahoney. So where you see that forest, there is an entrance to the wind farm that I often go towards when I look for mushrooms. But it's not the reason that I'm here. Behind me there is the community hall, local community hall that has been selected for the end of year disco that was organized by the school for the kids. So they have pretty, I would say, entertaining end of year. They have disco now. Tomorrow they go to some park, and then they have half day on on Wednesday. And basically that will be end of the school year. This Monday is pretty usual. Nothing major happens. I've got a quote for an insurance for sauna, the business and the sauna itself. It works around 4K roughly. So we are likely going to pay it with interest over the next 10 months. Yesterday was terrible in terms of earnings because it was zero. I mentioned that in the blog. So a couple of lessons learned. We obviously won't be going first in the middle of the day, and especially middle of a nice day and a warm day. We are planning to test a bit of morning and evening during the week, so we'll see, because for now we are operating only 4 days, Thursday to Sunday, but we might actually implement a bit more once Julian is finished with school. It will be more flexible. This big board there, and the gate is the entrance to the wind farm. It's accessible for the public, obviously. As I mentioned, I walk there sometimes and check the woods. They tend to have some mushrooms in there. It's quite windy in here. I'm not sure if you hear the wind. I hope it's not obscuring my voice. Tomorrow I'll spend whole day on the road because I'm going to Dublin for National Cyber Security Center conference for general compliance, cybersecurity and security professionals in general. I hope to get some nice networking there and meet some relevant people that might open doors for me, while I might give them some value and enable them with something useful. Tomorrow Julian will have to probably go with Elizabeth over a taxi to the place where they are going for school kind of activities in the nearby forest, because I take the car, so they won't be able to drive there. And I think they don't want to go on the bike because Julian won't have any place to leave it. Other than that, I don't think anything special is happening. Of course, I'm ordering the branding or the flag for our sauna as per yesterday's blog post, and I think I mentioned that in the episode. We need to make our sauna more visible, so the flag is particularly important because it will make us look like a business on the beach rather than just something that might be private. Tomorrow is quite interesting day because although I will be in Dublin and that conference is one highlight of the day, I just realized that in my satellite habits that I wasn't updating for quite a while, it will be a very interesting number of interesting streak. I will be in Duolingo on 1111th day of learning, which is exactly 1111. And I am dropping, well, I already dropped Elevate as one of my satellite habits because the premium expired. I still do it from time to time, but I dropped it completely on streak. I don't remember, probably 250 or 260. So that's it. One app is gone. It wasn't taking too much of my time, but I decided to drop it anyway. And I think about dropping Mimo as well and stay with Duolingo only for a satellite habit. So that's it. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate your time. Have a great rest of the day, afternoon or evening, wherever you are. Stay tuned and see you again tomorrow.